everyone and welcome back to the Prep Buddy. My name is Kritika Mittal and today we are going to be talking about the 5 things you must know about AP exams if you're planning to take them in 2026. If you're a high school student aiming for US or international universities or even just trying to boost your college application, this is going to be super helpful. We will cover what APs are, the big changes in how you take them, what is new in scoring and in course content, what you should know before preparing, and finally, how APs fit into your 2026 college admission strategy. So let's dive in. We will begin with what APs are. The full form of AP is Advanced Placements. And what they do is these are college level courses that you can take in your school and get college credits when you actually start your college. If you score well, usually a 3, 4 or a 5, many US and international universities will give you college credit or they'll let you skip introductory courses. What it means for you is you have to pay less semester fee, you can finish your degree faster and you can get placed faster, you can get placed before the other students. They're recognized worldwide and doing well in APs signal to universities that you are academically rigorous and you are ready for challenges. So in simple terms, APs can save you time, money and they can boost your admission profile. Now let's see what changed in test taking. So now you see most of the APs, this is where 2025 and 2026 bring major shifts. Let's break them down. As of May 2025, 28 AP subjects were taken fully digital using the College Board's Blue Book app. About 12 subjects are hybrids, that is multiple choice section is digital and free response question is still handwritten. Some creative APs like art and design or music remain portfolio or performance based. This means you absolutely need to practice in the Blue Book app before the test day. Now, what is new in scoring? The scoring has been made EBSS. The College Board replaced the old curve with evidence-based standard setting. EBSS, evidence-based standard setting. This means that your score is now tied to actual college level performance benchmarks, not how well others did. It's not a relative marking anymore. So a 3 or 4 in 2026 truly reflects your competency, not just your percentile. It doesn't tell how well you did with respect to others, but it tells you your true competency, your true caliber. Now, several AP courses have also undergone important changes in terms of the course content, in terms of the syllabus. For example, Physics 1 now also includes a fluids module that has been moved over from Physics 2. Psychology is reorganized into 5 themes. It has biological, cognitive, development, social, personality, and health. The free response section now has 2 long FRQs instead of 3 shorter ones in psychology. Chemistry has been restructured, thermodynamics, and redesigned the equation sheet for clarity. If you're using older prep books, you might be studying outdated material. Always check the latest AP course framework on AP Central. There are also new AP courses coming. For example, AP Business Principles might be added very soon. In 26-27, the College Board is rolling out AP Business Principles covering entrepreneurship, marketing, accounting, personal finance. This course may also provide an employer-endorsed credential, not just college credit. What is still the same on the AP exams? Now, the format of the exam windows that are still in May, the regular and the late testing options are still there. Registration deadlines have not changed. You have to register by November for early testing and by March for late testing. Fees is about the same. It's $99 in the US and it's $129 approximately internationally, even in India every year. Portfolios, language speaking sections and audio components are still non-digital. Now let's talk a bit about the weight of AP scores. What I mean by the weight of AP scores is, when I say the weight of AP scores is, I know APs do matter, but how much importance do I give to APs? A score of 4 or 5 can translate to college credit, especially at US universities. Even a 3 shows you at least challenge yourself with rigorous coursework. So universities use APs as a sign of commitment and academic strength, even if they don't always grant credit. What I mean by that is, if you're taking an AP, even if you don't get a 4 or 5, so some universities will give you college credit if you get a minimum of 4. Some universities will give you college credit only if you got a 5. But even if you get a 3 on the APs, they know you at least challenge yourself. You are challenging yourself academically. You didn't just go with the streamlined courses, but challenge yourself by taking APs. So that is very good for your college application, even if not for getting the college credits. Universities view APs as a sign of commitment and academic strength, even if they don't give the credit. The key is not to overload. Choose APs that align with your intended major. Choose what you want to do in your college and choose APs that align with that only. For example, if you are planning in engineering, go for AP calculus, go for AP physics, but not AP psychology. They matter more than AP psychology, right? Quality over quantity. I don't want to take 5 APs and overload myself and get a 3 on all of them. Rather, I just go with 2 or 3 STEM APs if my trust is in STEM majors, and get a 4 or a 5 on 3 of them. Now, what to know before preparing? Before we start preparing, if you want to appear for the APs in 2026, how should you prepare? There are some quick but powerful tips. First, start early. The syllabus is large. Cramming won't work. You must have seen videos that say you can prepare for APs in 1 month, 2 months. Of course, it's just like, just eating everything, going to the exam and vomiting. It might work, might not go. Right? So start early, then prepare better. Use official resources. Use AP classrooms, AP daily videos, and past Blue Book practice exams to plan your strategy, to prepare, and to practice as well. Practice digital formats. Since most exams are now online, you need to get comfortable with Blue Book's timer, equation editor, navigation. So practice digitally. Take more mocks digitally. Work on time management. Simulate test conditions. Stay updated. Course frameworks have changed. Always verify with the college board, not just old guidebooks. Now here comes the 2026 advantage. So what's the big picture for 2026? APs are evolving, they're getting more digital, they're getting more standardized and expanding into career relevant fields. But remember, colleges don't look at APs alone. They consider your grades, they consider your essays, they consider your extracurriculars. Overall, they consider your overall story. They're looking at your overall portfolio. So think of APs as a booster, but not the entire rocket, right? You need to have a holistic approach. You need to be working on everything, not just the APs. Don't overload APs. So these are the 5 things that you need to know about APs in 2026. If you find this useful, hit like, hit subscribe, share it with your friends who are preparing for the APs and who are planning to take them in 2026. Let me know in the comments which AP are you taking, and if you have any doubts, if you have any more questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe to the Prep Buddy. Keep preparing and keep watching the Prep Buddy. Thank you so much for watching the video. Bye-bye.